Teacher Grant, hello. Nice to see you. Good morning.
Just let you know, this won't take long. Nice to see you too. Good morning.
It's
Can you
seems
hear me
that
okay?
our connection not very good, but I hope it would be good. Okay. Outside is raining, really raining. Not very good mood. It gives not very good mood, but I am very happy to have you here, Teacher Grant. I dream.
Likewise.
I dream to talk to you since I watch your videos where you reading, and it's so inspiring. You read it with soul, really with soul, and um, actually it is a really pleasure to listen to you, even for adults, not only for children. And
Yeah. Uh, yeah, I actually I've heard a lot of that, like to hear the simple books for adult learners, and because they're easier to understand, and yeah, I agree.
yeah, it's a great way of to practice English, and mm, really pleasure. Do you make it by yourself?
When I do my own story, yeah, I have a software that I use,
Wow.
and I use the royalty-free or copyright-free music. There's a section on your YouTube Studio where you go YouTube Audio, and all those songs are royalty-free. You can use them as you wish,
Mm,
so you don't get demonetized.
uh, that's interesting,
Sorry,
and
I'll explain.
uh
Yeah,
cause
no, I was gonna say when it means that
I never
demonetize it. When they say demonetize, uh-oh. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I never used YouTube Audio, YouTube Studio, but mm, it seems I I need to watch it, how it works. Mhm. Okay, Teacher Grant, you are a great web talker, one of the
Thank
passionate
you.
teachers, and please tell us, you always gathering a lot of children. Uh, they so um, wonderful, and always interesting to watch your classes and lessons. Tell us,
Thank you.
how about your project?
Well, I mean, I can't. Well, it was kind of inspired by Jenny because she was reading stories with them, and then when I did my first class, um, I decided to read on my own, and then I saw the interest of the children. So slowly, it became more about them reading together more than about me than reading. It became more about reading together than me reading to them because they were all wanting to read. And when I realized how many children we had reading together, I still found a way to make it work to where everybody could read, even those who weren't raising their hand. And just basically, that's what it's structured. And everyone's like wondering, well, what's the content? What's the lesson? What's the vocab? Are you going to review? And I don't really think so much about that because that's not what the class is about. It's just about reading a book. And, throughout the story, you can ask questions about the story. You can ask, what do you think
Hmm.
is going to happen next? What would
Yeah.
you do if you were this
Mhm.
person? Don't you think this is funny? Or what's wrong with this? Or what would you do if this happened? So that's what you call it. Hold on 1 second. Oh, okay. My friend's coming on over, so I was listening for a doc. That's why. Well,
Ah,
sorry, D. Hold on.
okay.
Let me double check. He just took a taxi, but he's usually about 20 minutes away. So I know I had about 20 minutes. So hold on 1 second. That might be outside, but I'll be right back. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah, Sam. He's gonna wait a moment, so we can do the interview.
Mhm. Okay.
So I'm back.
Go on, please.
So, so basically, it's about them reading together, and the things that are being taught are really indirect. They're not being taught directly. It's not like, okay, everybody, question number one, blah 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 blah. You know, sometimes if there's time, I'll ask some questions about the story, and then I'll kind of like indirectly give them the answer. So I'll ask them a question, and I'll go to the page of the story, so they can actually get the answer quickly, because the time is short, and I don't want to. I mean, heck, it's been 2 hours or more reading stories. The way the children are so eager to learn and so eager to stay in class. I have one student who's already messaging me, when are we gonna have a meeting? Can we do it at this time? Can we do it at that time? Can we do it at that time? I'm free at this time. Can we meet now? Literally, I'm not kidding you. I have one person who's messaging me right now at the moment. And well, like usually my story classes are Monday through Thursday. I do 7 to 8 p.m. Vietnam time, give or take. Maybe it's a little less, mostly more. But that's usually what I do. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I leave open, so they're kind of like spur of the moments. Like yesterday, we did Kahoot, right? And I want to invite everybody to do Kahoot. It's just not just for kids. If I say it's for kids, then it's for kids, and maybe adults are. And you know, I understand, like you said, it's great for adults too, but that's not my my group that I teach.
Mhm.
Although it's great, maybe I should do a story time for adults, but that's just not my thing. I would say that if there's a teacher out there who wants to do it and use my style, choose children books and read to adults, by all means, go for it. And that's what the videos are for. So I'll do my single videos, and I'll record those, and they can listen and watch those. But it's just not my style to teach adults, not so much. Occasionally, yes, but not making it a group thing. I want to really make it exclusive to them. Not trying to offend older students, but I don't need a 30-year-old reading the story when a 8-year-old is just learning their peak, learning their method. And I don't want the 8-year-old to feel like like they can't, because the 30-year-olds, the cat jumped over the fence, and the 8 is maybe they'll feel intimidated because they don't feel it's in their own comfort zone. If they're with their own group, their own age group, then they're more likely going to read together. But the thing is that if I do an adult class, like the American speaking class, kids will join, and I don't cater to only them. I what I mean is I don't make it easier than I would sometimes if they don't understand. But usually when I'm teaching that kind of class, it will be the same tone. I'm not gonna make it easier. I'm going to speak as I'm speaking. So I might be speaking too fast for the children. That's okay. Either they want to be, I think they just want to be with my class. They don't care how fast I'm speaking. They just want to be in my class. But yeah,
Okay.
but yes.
Teacher Grant.
But please ask your questions.
Yeah. It is for parents. It is really how to say, important to give their children way to go, and but to come to your class, it's require us other thing to require to have some already level English. But is it possible to come to you absolutely know any of English, absolutely without any knowledge
Sorry.
of English? Mm-hmm.
You mean, would a child be able to attend my class with absolute zero English?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Is
yeah,
that what your question is?
yeah, yeah. That's
I, I see if the child wants to be in my class and is just learning, I'd say go for it. There was discussion at the beginning where we were going to do two groups and not just got too confusing. I did it for 2 days and I'm like, nope, not going to happen because I found a method where even if 20 students come to my class, now I have people who want to help. So I make a list. So everybody who comes in, I don't even look at hands. I make a list. So Jerry, Ben, Lucy, Sarah, Glinda, blah, 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 blah.
mm-hmm.
I make a list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then if the page is short or long, everybody reads the page, whether it's short or long. We go through the story. We talk about it if there's time. We go to the second story. I can get about 2 stories in. And I always try to find something that's going to be okay. So basically, I try to find stories where the vocab is structured enough for the older students to go, the reading level, and then I try to find stories that are understandable, for young children. So understandable and repeatable to read, like if the parent is reading and they're repeating the parent or myself, where they can follow you. I have some students that are in China that are my personal students who've attended the class. They're 4 years old and they follow me. They repeat me. Teacher Andy's son, 3 years old, is just repeating me. Repeating is the first stage of pre-reading, right? It's pre-reading.
Even teacher Sandy's son.
So yeah, he's been in the class and he reads. Well, after he repeats the reading, which is great. And so it doesn't really matter if you're 3, but I look at the bore factor. I'm going to be honest. If I was 16, I don't want to listen to a kid's story in Russian. I mean, I want to play my video game or I want to watch my movie. I'm thinking like in the body of in the eyes of the older teenager. But you know what? I mean, that's what I say. I would say really children under 16 and under, if they really want to. But really, the stories are really meant for 12, as old as 12. But there are children who are 14, 13, 14. But I warned the bore factor. It's going to be boring for them, I think. I know you're actually, it's not boring for you because you really have the eagerness to want to be in the class and learn and listen and all that. But I'm just thinking as an older teenager, 16, 17, 18 years old, they don't want to listen to a kid's story about the 3 little pigs. I'm thinking in their mind frame, like me. I mean, honest. If I was 16, I don't want to listen to a story in Russian, a children's story at 16 years old. And maybe you think the same thing. I don't know how you were at 16, but you don't want to listen to a kid's story in Spanish, or whatever it might be.
Yeah, I never did.
Exactly. Okay. So I always put in there, it's like, well, let the child decide if they want to come to my class or not. And I had older students come in, and some of them I was like, well, I told the children, I said, well, sometimes the story is going to be for younger kids, sometimes it's going to be for you guys, but I'm happy you're here, and the parents know this. So yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
What about your vision, about future? Do you have any plans, special plans? And
Well, I hope to continue to do what I'm doing, and I hope that this engagement with Webtalk gets bigger, and I hope that I can see it probably within the next few months, at least by end of the year. I want to see something. Right now, it sucks because I work at a kindergarten. It's shut down, and who knows when it'll go back. There's projection it could be June, late June. There's projection the kindergarten can open up in September. So I can't continue. I can't do this for free all the time, or I might have to limit my time how often I do it. I set my time Monday through Thursday, story time, 1 hour, and I'm trying to. And I thought, hopefully it will start to pick up. Hopefully the engagement will start to pick up, and I'm going to do my best to engage back, and hopefully we'll be able to get it. Hopefully, Webtalk will show what it's all about, and when especially when the app comes out. So
Thank you.
I'm all hopeful. I'm all about hope.
Yeah, we too. I'm also hopeful, and that our community will grow up, and it's but for me it seems like unstoppable, and it's already initiated, and we have many enthusiastic people, teachers, and you as well, and teacher John,
Yeah.
and more interested people about Webtalk, how it is possible to gather teachers in one place, and they giving lessons for free. It is really inspiring, and but
Yeah.
only just for the from people like you and teacher John, and our community grows up.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, RD, I'm sure you have a lot of questions to ask me. Can we do a part two talk? Because
Yeah,
I
of
know
course,
you have so much more to,
of
because I'm
course.
going to go outside with my friend,
Hmm.
and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely want to do a part two to this, because I know
Hmm.
you have more you want to talk about, and
Uh-huh.
we could probably
Yeah,
be
of
talking for a
course.
good hour.
I am sure
So
we will meet not
can we do a
once.
part?
And Mhm.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Can we do a part two? Maybe. Well, no, tomorrow's my birthday. Can we do a part two Monday? Monday.
To Monday.
Part two
No,
Monday.
part two Monday. Maybe it is morning. If it would be morning, it would be good. Uh-huh.
No
Is
problem.
it okay?
No
Okay.
problem.
Uh-huh.
Your morning, no problem.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
Monday, part two, we can continue the interview,
Okay.
because
Thank
the way I keep talking, we can keep talking forever.
you.
But definitely, so Monday, part two, I'll be here to answer all your questions.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Okay, Erdi, all right.
Teacher
My
Grant, have a
pleasure, and
nice,
we'll
wonderful
talk
day.
again. We'll talk Monday. All
Hmm.
right. You too,
Bye
Erdi.
bye.
All right.